Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh, my brothers and sisters. Today I received a message, and I'm not going to mention this person's name or gender. I'm going to respect this person and keep him anonymous. But I wasn't going to make a reminder today, but I really felt the urge I have to say something. Because what I saw and what this person told me, it burned me deep down. I couldn't take it. I couldn't believe what I saw in the message. My brothers and sisters, beware of the wrath of Allah. Beware of the punishment of Allah. If someone, doesn't matter what they're doing, doesn't matter what haram they're doing, it doesn't matter what sin they're committing, if someone wants to change, and even if they're still in this lifestyle of the haram, who is anyone out there to judge and say you're a hypocrite and how can you change now, or how can you start praying now, or how can you preach Islam now? Who is anyone? It's only Allah that is Ghafoor Rahim. It is Allah that we worship. We don't worship the people. So my brothers and sisters, anyone out there, no matter what lifestyle you're living, no matter what haram you're doing, brother, if you're going out tonight clubbing and you want to pray, I'm telling you, pray. Don't listen to no one. Because you're worshipping Allah, you're not worshipping the people. What the people think of you and what they say to you is not relevant. It's not relevant what the people say or think. At the end of the day, when you die, you're going to face Allah. You're not going to face the people. Your own mother, your own friends on the day of judgment don't want nothing to do with you. Everyone's out for themselves. On the day of judgment, everyone's out for themselves. So I'm telling you, no matter what sin you're committing, you go on clubbing, pray before you go clubbing. I know you're going to think that's crazy. It's better to pray than not to pray. You're committing a bigger sin than to not pray. You know what I'm saying? If you're drinking alcohol and you have to decide, should I pray or not? I'm telling you, brother, pray. Sister, pray. No matter what you're doing, follow the deen. And no matter what lifestyle you're living, inshallah, by you following the deen, by you starting somewhere, eventually you'll get off the bad habit. But you'll never get off the bad habit if you don't start praying, if you don't start following the deen. You'll stay the way you are. And the problem is the shaitan has convinced a lot of you out there. He's convinced you that he's a hypocrite. Well, hypocrites what? You're a hypocrite if you don't worship Allah. You're a hypocrite if you call yourself a Muslim and you don't worship Allah whatsoever. How are you a Muslim? A Muslim means to submit your will to Allah. So please don't fall into this trap of the shaitan. What the shaitan does, he likes to delay. All right, you're going to pray, don't worry. When you settle down, my sister, when you wear the scarf, my sister, when you get married, my sister, brother, look, right now you're running amok. When you pull up, when you get married, when you get some kids, you do a hajj, no worries, beautiful, and then you're set. Well, look, who are you fooling? Who are you fooling? Allah's telling you, beware of the shaitan. He's a clear-cut enemy. And what my message out there, no matter what sin you're committing, do not let anyone stop you worshipping Allah or wanting to change. No one has the right to tell you anything, and let them judge. At the end of the day, you're doing it for the sake of Allah. You're going to have a lot of haters. People hate on you whether you're doing good or bad. If you're doing something bad, they got something to say. If you're doing something good, they question it. So my advice is, don't live for the people, my brothers and sisters, because they're going to hurt you. They're always going to hurt you. No matter what, you're always going to be hurt, because shaitan comes to people, he whispers in people, and he gets people to harm you. Shaitan can send people to harm you. And it's been told, you know what I'm saying? Live your life to please Allah. And no matter what sin you're committing, no one has the right to tell you anything. No one has the right to judge you. Unfortunately, we live in a world that judges, and a lot of people are going to judge you. But what I'm trying to say is, don't let anyone take you away from the path of Allah. No matter what you're doing, my brother and sister, no matter what haram you're doing, no matter what sin you're doing, don't let anyone tell you that you're a hypocrite, or you know what, you shouldn't start worshipping Allah, or how can you do this when you're worshipping Allah? You're worshipping Allah. Listen very clearly. You're not worshipping the people. You're worshipping Allah. Your deeds is for Allah, not for the people. And if you let anyone push you away from that path, know that this is coming from the shaitan. The shaitan is coming to these people and he's trying to divert you away from the path. So please, and secondly, let's encourage our brothers and sisters. Mate, if someone's doing drugs and he comes to me and goes, you know what, I'm going to pray today. I'm going to go, Afek, go pray, brother. I'm not going to say you're a hypocrite. How can you pray when you're doing drugs? Wish well for one another. This is what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to love each other for the sake of Allah. But this jealousy and hatred and I'm better than him and this takabbur we have in our hearts, and how can you do this and you know you're doing this? Who are you to judge? Who are you? This deen is for Allah. We're worshipping Allah. We can't, not everyone can live up to everyone's standards. We're here to worship Allah and we should encourage one another. No matter what the person is doing, encourage him. If he says, I want to do good, encourage him. But instead, what do I hear today? You know what? How can you be doing this and you're praying? You're a spinner, you're a 1, 2, and 3. And you're a Muslim, you call yourself a Muslim, and you're basically telling someone else to go away from the deen of Islam. You're telling someone, don't follow the path of Allah. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. I ask Allah to guide us all to the straight path, to guide me to the straight path, because I'm humble and I'm still a sinner, inshallah. And please, 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 my brothers and sisters, worship Allah no matter what, and don't listen to no one, because we're here to worship Allah. We're not here to worship the people. I ask Allah to guide us all to the straight path, to purify us, and inshallah Allah has mercy on us all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.